Okay, welcome back. Firstly, our new member, and I had a bit of trouble pronouncing this, so I wrote it down. Welcome, Mick O. It's a hard one. MICADOBY 12. Welcome, mate. Welcome to the gang. Okay, as usual, this is going to be literally, I've said this repeatedly, the pen is mightier than the sword. Literally writing these chords out in a sequence would be, by the time you write these out as I'm teaching you this in this lesson, you'll have them right in front of you. And this is no exception to this song that I'm gonna break to pieces in Unchained Melody. This will be part one. So get your pen and paper, just write down the chords in a row, and then in the next video, I'm going to rip this thing to pieces. I'm just going to do one video today, show you what the chords are, and then I'm going to do quite a few different methods on how we're going to go about this. I'm going to do a plain Jane version, a plain Jane version that you beginners are going to just a melody in the right hand and just straight chords in the other, and then we're going to do an arpeggiating one with arpeggiating chords, so you can move on to that. Then what we'll do is an accompaniment version as well, so all that to look forward to. But what I wanted to do in this video is give you the chords straight off the bat. So excuse me, I'm going to get my hand out the road because this camera is yeah. Okay, so the first one's an F. Okay, we start off on F. Now I'm going to play, when I play this, I'm going to do a sort of a double episode here. So here's the first chord. Now when we're playing the straight version, so to speak, it'll be just the F. It'll be inverted actually, but that's your F chord, as you know. I don't have to point that out, you can see it all there, up there. Okay, F, A, C, and I usually put the F on the top. And what we're gonna do is do arpeggiating as well when we're holding the pedal down. Like it goes, oh my, excuse me, love. Second chord is a D minor. There it is, and we'll arpeggiate with the upper D. Okay. The third chord is a B flat. You know, I call them fives. Down here, you can see where the C is, middle C is, D and F. I'll take my foot off the pedal, Scott. And as usual, we will be arpeggiating this thing, going like, and hitting that octave as well. The 5 black and the 5 black there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't call them sharps or flats. It's just a way that I've invented a new way of learning quicker. So that's your third chord. The next one is a C7. We've done this one before. C, E, G, and another 5. Or in the what I've been doing, working on the arpeggiating one, it would be this. Okay, moving on from that, 1, 2, 3, 4 chords. That's the top line done. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say 8. There's a little bit of a finish there at the end. 8 lines to go. So that's the first line to go. That's, oh my love, my darling, I've hungered for your, and we get back to the F. Okay. Kiss for your touch, along, back to the D minor, put that on top as we see, to a C, time, back to an F, back to a D minor, to a B flat, to a C7 or a C with the octave on top. C major chord with the octave on top. Where are we at? Then it goes to the bottom line. And I can see so much. F chord. Back to the D. This is a very simple song we're going to get underhand. It's got simple, a lot of chords we've used before. A minor, C major, F again, D minor. Let's do an A minor up here. Doesn't matter where you play it. Okay, make these things your own, as I told you before a long time ago. A G minor. We'll be playing it up here, by the way, when I do the song. G5, D, back to a C7, or that C major with the extra octave on top. Where are we up to, Scott? We're up to, then it goes to an F again. While I'm at it, you can always whack that extra octave on top to make these sound a bit fuller. See the difference? Next chord, we're into the bridge now, and nearly finished. B flat, C major, back to B flat. One chord adjustment I have made here is an A flat major. And as usual, we'll be playing the 4, the C, 2, and the 4 again, and arpeggiating that as well. I'll show you the difference between doing it with the pedal and without the pedal. Can you hear the difference? Okay. Let's maybe put it up a little bit louder. Excuse me. Okay, we're nearly finished. Where are we at, Scott? Back to a C. And obviously you're not going to be getting your fingers out of the road. I'm just used to doing this teaching. And and there's 2 F's at the finish. There's 2 finishes, and we'll talk about that later. C and mine. We sort of loop back around to the top of that bridge. We do the bridge twice, and there's 2 endings. We'll talk about that later in another video. So, got all those chords down on your sheet. I'll be back tomorrow. I believe I'm working on it today with all different versions of how we can go about this. As I said in the start of the video, a plain Jane version, and I'll be doing my usual inversion so you can get to these quicker. See, there's F to a D minor. All I've done is go like that instead of from root position to there. See the difference? Okay, enough of that. All right, thanks, gang. You know what to do. Like and subscribe. It's up there. It's down there. You probably know more than me. All right, this will go out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You'll get your questions answered at YouTube. That's the place to be. Welcome to our new member. And as usual, I love yous all. In the great words of the great one, Jeff Fennick, Ellie Blazer. I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye for now, gang.